What's up? Welcome back to our channel, and today we are preparing our Thanksgiving meal. Today is the day before Thanksgiving. I still got my little Friday, Wednesday, but today was like Friday outfit on. What we're doing right now is we're preparing the vegan oyster mushroom. Let me see if it has a picture on here of what it looked like. No picture, but we had vegan oyster mushrooms right here. And what we did was we went ahead and prepared the wet mix and the dry mix. And it smells really good, really delicious. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do a what's it called? A flash freeze. So we're gonna freeze this for 60 minutes. Once that's frozen for 60 minutes, we're gonna put it into a freezer bag, leave it in there overnight. That way tomorrow, all I gotta do is drop it in the oil from frozen and she'll crisp up. I'm just trying to minimize some of the prep. So I think next what we're gonna do is go ahead and chop everything that needs to be chopped and put up and stuff like that. And as you can see, we got that Trader Joe's. So yeah, we're just gonna be working on it. Yeah, so I'm gonna catch you on the next clip. All right, y'all, I'm prepping the sweet potatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and peel them, chop them into little cubes, boil them so they can get soft. That way it's easier to mix it. I'm gonna put everything together, but I'm gonna bake it tomorrow. And we also got vegan marshmallows somewhere around here. So I'm gonna do all that tomorrow. But I'm gonna go ahead and have the sweet potato mix and everything already put together today. Now what we did is I'm gonna put all this in here, and tomorrow I'm going to bake this, and on the last 10 to 5 minutes, I'm gonna put our vegan marshmallows in there. And yep, these are definitely vegan, mini vegan marshmallows. So we're gonna spread these on top of that, and then we're gonna see what it tastes like. I've already tasted it by itself. Delicious, good. So Terry is behind the camera. She has laryngitis right now. So yeah, I keep Terry in y'all's prayers. All right, y'all. So we got the sweet potato situated. I'll just sit that in the fridge for tonight. We flash froze our mushrooms for tomorrow that we're gonna fry. And the reason why we did it on the pan is that way they don't stick together when I put it in the freezer bag right here. So I'm going to put these in the bag. We're gonna put those back in the freezer, and then they can go from the freezer to the fryer tomorrow. That way I don't have to prep it. As you can see, it was almost 10 o'clock and I still have my work clothes on, which means I went to work, came home, and I have not sat down since I got home from work. And I cooked dinner today. So I've been working, and it's gonna be worth it. When you do all the prep stuff before the holiday, you can just come home and you can just wake up and just kind of enjoy your day, and all the cooking that you do is more light, you know? And we'll be here to see you tomorrow on Thanksgiving. All right, y'all. So we're back. Terry's still reserving her voice. She is making a cake. So hopefully one day in the future, we will have something that fits us, our personality, and how much we like to cook or bake, because she definitely likes to bake. And she hasn't been baking in this kitchen as much because, as you can see, boom, 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 that's it. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, there's things we could do to make this experience better. Like we can buy a island, right? And put an island right here on this wall behind us. But we have this mindset that we're here temporarily, and that, you know, after we get married, we definitely want to get a house, like a house, a big house. So yeah, we're praying to God for that, and we'll see. I have to get the decoration one out for the vlog, you know, Dollar Tree. Just a little decorate, a little holiday thing. You always got to be grateful, you know. I'm grateful I got some cake. Let me get this out. I'm not a baker, but I'm gonna just be as careful as I can, because this is non-stick and it does kind of feel slippery to the touch. And I'm not trying to be blamed for nothing, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my hands off of that one and very carefully pick this one up. And like I said, it is very non-stick and I can feel it sliding, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do the safe route like that. Right, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scoot these out the way a little bit just so we don't accidentally touch them. Let them do what they do.
Gotta let them cool.
Turn that oven off right now, and yeah, let them cool. We got all the macaroni and cheese ingredients for the vegan macaroni and cheese. First up, we got oat milk, you feel me? We got Banza elbow chickpea pasta, basically made from chickpeas. It has protein in it, 20 grams to be exact. We got 2 of those. We got Daya cheese, pretty much the standard, the OG vegan cheese that you would see in the grocery store. We got Better Goods. We're gonna put that one, I believe, on top. This one came from Walmart, so we've actually had this before. We're gonna try that again. All right, y'all, we are making a roux for our macaroni and cheese. I'm just trying to put a lot of butter in here so we can get it started. Let that melt down. Add a little flour to that. I think that's cool on the butter. What you think? Okay. I know we need some butter for other stuff. Okay. So we got that. Got our vegan butter. Okay. Just a little bit of flour. I think that's cool. Like that right there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do this part. And I believe it's supposed to cook for a little bit before we add the milk. That way the roux can get thick, and then I think the milk comes in and loosens it up. So the time is 11:02. We're gonna wait till about 11:03 and a half, and then go ahead and add our milk. So I'm just kind of breaking up the flour. Okay. I'm loving the color. So I'm actually gonna take my hands off that for a second. All right, this is what the roux looks like. Based off of memory, I feel like it's supposed to be a little bit more flour, but we're gonna go ahead and, all right, so we added the milk to our roux. And now I'm gonna add some more milk. Okay. Break that up. And now we are going to add our seasonings. And I'm gonna just kind of eye it. Okay, because I believe the cheese has salt in the ingredients of the cheese, so I don't want to add too much. I'm gonna add some pepper. Okay, not too much on the, actually, it's macaroni and cheese. Okay, there we go. Okay, I have to take it off the eye. It was getting hot. Onion powder. Okay. Garlic powder is very important. Garlic powder is one of those seasonings that's like, it don't matter what type of food you're making, you're gonna need some garlic powder. Like, that's one of them ones that you just invest in and just get the big one. Paprika. Paprika does make a difference. I'm gonna just do that much. And then a little bit of cayenne. Okay, that's cool right there. Mix that up. And then I'm gonna start adding the cheese. I need to keep this off the heat because it is cooking. So we added a ton more milk, only because we looked at our noodles. We have a lot of noodles and we wanna make sure that we have enough sauce to spread around. So this is the roux. It's cool, but since I added all that milk to it, it kind of like drained out some of the seasoning. So I know for a fact I need to get back in with that salt for sure. Because all that salt I just put in there is gone. And I ain't gonna do too much. I know it look like I'm putting a lot, but when I twist this, it's not that much coming out. Much better. Much better. Much better. Much better. All right. So I'm gonna up the heat now that we got everything situated. And I'm gonna let it heat up for a second, and then I'm gonna start adding my cheese. So hold on one sec. We added some more seasonings. We added some Lawry's, and we added some, how could we forget the nutritional yeast? You're vegan, you gotta have the yeast. It's bubbling, it's ready. I'm gonna start adding some cheese. I'm gonna put, sorry, got a shaky hand. I'm gonna add that in, I'm gonna spin that around, I'm gonna let that melt. I see I'm going too fast, I'm rushing. Who I think I am, Gordon Ramsay, let me slow down. Hold on. Oh yeah, I see that cheese melting quick. Let me go ahead and, I'm gonna just add the rest of this bag like that. And then I'm gonna mix that up. Okay, I'm gonna take it off the eye a little bit because it's boiling and splatting and I don't want it to get me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Big cheese sauce. That's what we're looking for. All right. Not done though. Not done. Not done. That's half, or more than half of that bag. So we're gonna let that melt down. I'm gonna keep it on the eye this time since I added more cheese so I can melt quicker. Okay. It's melting down. Okay. All right. The rest of this bag is in there. We in there. We going all in. All chips on the table. All right. Uh-oh. Get back in there. You ain't escaping. This ain't what. Uh-oh. Hold on. Wait a minute. That's that antenna. All right, we're gonna keep stirring. We're gonna mix that up. Now I feel my sauce getting thick, so I'm gonna take it off that eye and just mix it up here. I don't want it to get too thick because we got a lot of macaroni to get through. What does it taste like? And to remind you, I am sniffing because that pepper, not because I'm sick. All right, now, quit playing. Stop. You gotta put that phone down. You gonna have to taste this. Hold on. You stay just like that. Hold on. It's your spoon right here. Hold on. It's good, ain't it?
That's really good.
It's good.
I told y'all he was the better cook.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the better cook. I just enjoy cooking. That's all. I don't enjoy washing dishes, but I enjoy cooking. So we're gonna go ahead and mix and match and do everything we gotta do. If you're vegan and you're watching this, make sure you experiment before the holidays. Don't wait until it's Thanksgiving to start making stuff like this. Like one week, just make macaroni and cheese just to see the process so you can understand how the cheese works. You feel me? This looks good. Get them corners. Since we don't normally cook with this brand, we put it on top. So what we're gonna do, since it's vegan cheese, we're gonna take some foil and cover it for the first half. And then after the first half, we're gonna look and see how well this melted. And that'll let us know when to take it off. Ultimately, it's gonna end with the foil off, but we just wanna start it off with giving this cheese on top the best opportunity to melt. I'm gonna go ahead and put the sweet potatoes that we prepared yesterday in there with the macaroni and cheese at the same time. This is gonna go in there for about 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna take it out, put the marshmallows on top, and let those go in there for about 5 minutes. Probably do a broil at the end. Yeah, so let me get the foil out for this. And I'm gonna get started. Let's see. All right. I am going to actually, that was a good idea. I'm going to actually stir it. And then add marshmallows. So, good idea, Terry, good idea. So, we got our vegan marshmallows. And the sweet potatoes, we're going to go ahead and put the marshmallows on it for the remainder of the way. Now, I'm strong enough to open this now. I just didn't want to bust it open to where all the marshmallows fly across the room. So I'm going to just go ahead and, you feel me? But you know all right. Turn it like this. And the same thing we did with the cheese on top of the macaroni and cheese. I just want to make sure that the marshmallows distribute and they're just gonna like kind of stretch out and get everywhere. Okay, so for the remainder of the time, we're gonna leave these marshmallows on there, let them do what they do, and we'll be back.
Mac and cheese in the oven and sweet potatoes. I'm trying not to talk so much in this vlog because, as Dre told y'all, I did lose my voice yesterday. It's slowly coming back though, so I think I sound better.
I'm going to start on the dressing. Like I said, dang, I accidentally got this wet, but we're going to do the recipe that we got from years ago. And got the vegan sausage here, got the rest of it here. We're going to save that for another meal, another day. Got all my stuff prepped. Like I said, I could have put these in containers, but it was late last night when I was prepping. And I just wanted to do something easy without washing dishes. I don't normally put them in plastic bags. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. Y'all, so now it's time to fry the oyster mushrooms. This is what we froze yesterday. We put it all in this bag. We flash froze it, took it out, and then put it in this bag. I'm gonna get a very small piece. I'm gonna test the oil and see if it is ready. Let's see. It is not ready. All right, y'all. So as you can see right here, I did my little test piece. The oil was too hot. So what I did was I turned it down. I'm gonna try to find another test piece and try it on the lower heat and see if it does better. All right, I think we finally got it how we want it. I had to keep turning the temperature down. These are test pieces over here. They're a little on the darker side, which is fine. All right, y'all, so this is what we got. This is the spread right here for Thanksgiving for the two. It's only two of us, by the way. Keep that in mind. We got more chicken in the freezer. We're running out of time, so we didn't want to fry it all. But some stuff we mastered, some stuff we learned new, and we are going to enjoy this food. We know it tastes well. We know that the texture's good.
So yeah, although we've been vegan for many years, our normal tradition for Thanksgiving used to be to get our food from a restaurant that was here in Nashville. It was called Southern V, but they closed down and moved away. But since that time, we've been learning how to make things in-house at home because that was our holiday tradition way before we moved out, all that stuff. So yeah, how y'all think we did? We're trying to get this holiday thing down packed since this is new for us and stuff like that.
All right, what's good, y'all?
Hey y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. We had a great Thanksgiving yesterday.
Yeah, so we didn't actually record at Thanksgiving. It was very intimate. It was very fun, and we was just in the moment. So we actually kind of forgot to actually vlog, but we do want to kind of just give you a brief description of what it was like. We played games together. We just talked and just related on everything that like music and stuff like that. We had different generations there. So we had older folks, we had people younger than us, And we just had a great conversation with everybody. How did you feel about it?
I felt it was great. So we did Thanksgiving with my family this year, and it was fun. You know, my brothers were there, my mom, my grandmother, and, you know, a couple other people. And again, like Dre was saying, just very intimate and just in the moment. It was just fun, honestly, just hanging around them and just spending that time with them.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a great time. You know, we ate our vegan food there.
Mm-hmm.
And
so what do you think about our food? Because
overall,
they saw in the vlog what we made in each dish that we made. So give it your overall rating, and then I give it mine, and then we can tell them individually each individual dish how we felt.
Okay. Overall, I feel like it was good. I would overall give it, I'm gonna say an 8 out of 10. Originally I was gonna say 7.5, but I'm gonna go with 8 out of 10 overall. Mm-hmm. And the reason being for my answer is because, again, like I said earlier in the vlog, we're just trying to learn how to make our vegan homemade food, because we used to actually cater from a restaurant. It wasn't terrible, but I do feel like we can improve a little bit, like learning how to make our own holiday vegan food.
And I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Like Terry said, it wasn't bad at all. It was good, but we've done better. Mm-hmm. And I feel like one of the things that we did this year was, well, me specifically, I tried to go based off of memory, because there was a couple things that I forgot that I didn't realize until after it was too late. I was like, dang, we were sitting down eating, and I was like, damn, I forgot to do this, forgot to do that. But like Terry said, it wasn't bad though. Don't get it twisted.
That was very good.
We weren't hurt. Don't get it twisted. It just, we've done better. Like we've made better sweet potatoes before, way better. We've made better mac and cheese before. We've made better fried oyster mushrooms before. Like,
right.
I was struggling with the oil at first because, first of all, we don't fry food like that. And the last time I fried those fried oyster mushrooms, I did that like once a week for like 3 weeks. So on the third week, I was already kind of like mastered it. This was like my first time in this quarter of this year frying anything. So it's kind of like, damn, I kind of forgot some stuff, but we got it together.
Yeah, so I also want to say, I know y'all saw me baking a cake. I didn't show y'all the cake because, let me be honest, like, it turned into a monster cake, y'all.
It was good, though.
It was good and very flavorful. The problem is I used a different egg substitute that I don't normally use when I bake. I use just egg, and I don't know if y'all have ever used just egg with trying to make a vegan substitute, but it literally tore my cake to pieces almost. Like, it was together, and I let it cool for a very long time. And as I'm icing, it's just like falling apart almost. Like, it didn't fall to pieces, but it just wasn't what I was used to from baking. I normally use a substitute from Kroger. I love their egg substitute, but, you know, moving forward, I won't use just egg anymore. I love just egg, but just not for like baking.
And for those of you who don't know just egg, just egg is a liquid egg. Mm-hmm. So it can be used, you can scramble it like eggs, or you can use it as egg replacement. The egg replacement that she's talking about is the powder one, where you add the water and it thickens, it gets thick, and then you add it to whatever you want to bind whatever you're trying to make. We did a lot of stuff for the first time, or a lot of stuff that we ain't done in a while this year.
I think we were just having fun.
We're having fun.
This was just having fun, making it our own. The fun part about cooking is experimenting and trying things out, and it's like you just keep trying to practice until you get it right. You won't always get it right, but again, we're learning.
The dressing, to me, the dressing was, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I will give it a 9. I think I put just a tad bit too much broth in there, just a tad bit.
I'll do 7.5.
Okay. I give the macaroni and cheese. And when I'm rating it, I'm comparing it to previous macaroni and cheese that we've had in the past that we've made. I'm gonna give this one a 6. It's not trash. It's good. Taste wise, it's good. It's just the texture we've used. We use those small noodles this time,
right? And
we don't normally do that.
And we use a different cheese than we normally use. We use the same cheese, but the Walmart cheese was different. We've never used that for them, and it didn't melt as well. I'm also gonna give the mac and cheese, I'm gonna give it a 6 as well.
And the sweet potatoes, I'm gonna give those a 6, only because they was good, but I didn't put, by the time I got to the sweet potatoes, I don't think I put as much love into that as I did everything. I could have did extra steps for that. Like I could have the little sweet sauce that we put in there. I could have made more of that. I made a little bit, and I could have did more. But it was good. And then the marshmallows, I feel like they weren't consistent all the way across the top. It was some parts that were soft and some parts that were hard.
Y'all saw it.
Yeah, so I'm honest when it comes to rating food and stuff. Like even my own food, I don't gas myself up. Like, and I always look for room for improvement. You know what I'm saying? I always want to learn and get better. I don't want to feel like I know it all.
Sweet potatoes for me, I am actually gonna give it a 7. I thought it was good. I'm not a big fan of sweet potatoes anyways. I'm trying to force myself to like them and limit like regular potatoes because it's not as good for me. I just have like digestive issues and stuff with that. So I'm trying to like force myself to like the sweet potatoes. But they were really good.
Oh, green beans was good. I give the green beans I give them a 9. Terry made those.
Those are really good.
9 out of 10 green beans is pretty good.
Oh, the green beans were really, really good. I'm gonna give the green beans a 10. Perfect 10. Of course. And the oyster mushrooms for me this time around, I'm honestly gonna say a 7.5. A 7.5 for the oyster mushrooms this time.
Me, I'm gonna say a 6 for the oyster mushrooms. I seasoned them, but I could have seasoned them more. What I should have did was make some freaking KFC like I did last time. That's what I should have did. And that's
that
what
last
I'm gonna do
time
next
was fire. I would say it was really, really good.
And that's all we pretty much had.
We really wanted to just show y'all how we were preparing our food and putting everything together. If anyone has any tips or tricks, please let us know.
Yep.
We're always looking for ways to improve and just get better at it.
Yep, vegan or non-vegan, if you got any tips or tricks, let us know. And we'll, even if you're not vegan, we're able to take your tip and make it vegan, if that makes sense.
Right.
So, and let me know how y'all's Thanksgiving was. What did y'all do? What's y'all's family dynamic like? And if there's anybody who's married, we're not married, we're engaged. But if anybody's married, how do y'all balance the holidays? Let us know.
Right, because that's something that's new for us. Like I said, we'll get into that another time. We don't want to be so long-winded.
Yeah.
But also, what are you thankful for this year? What is something that you've been grateful for throughout the year, or this holiday season made you realize that you were thankful for? Sometimes we take things for granted. So what's something that stood out to you?
What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for my family. I think sometimes I'm very, 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 very thankful for my family, and I'm very grateful for my grandmother. You know, I see a lot of people that, you know, don't have their grandmothers anymore. My grandmother's turning 81 this year, and I'm just grateful to just have her, and just my siblings and just my entire family. I'm very, very grateful and thankful, and I just love spending that time with all of them.
I'm thankful for you, having you in my life, obviously. I'm just thankful for the Holy Spirit. I've been reading and getting closer to the Holy Spirit, and I'm reading a book that teaches you about the Holy Spirit. And shout out to my homie for giving me that book. I'm thankful for him as well. And I'm just thankful for friends and family, opportunities. Thankful for the wisdom that God gives me when I ask for it. That way we can grow and stuff like that. Like, I just have peace and joy, and I'm thankful for that as well. So yeah. But that is it for this video. Stay tuned. We are gonna have some December videos for you, some Vlogmas videos. So if you like December type Vlogmas, Christmassy type videos, holiday style, coming soon. All right. So right now, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to catch those videos, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, and make sure you hit that bell. That way you get the notification when we post a video.
All right.
And comment down below, and we'll catch you guys next time.
All right.
So,
Catch y'all later. We're happy you're here.
peace.